10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
The future holds nothing else but confrontation.
Fortitude. Those are just a few of the words that I think about when I think UCW Zero Wrestling. Wrestling fans, welcome to Salt Lake City and more UCW Zero Wrestling action. We've got one heck of a card for you tonight, and let's get it started with the lovely women's division. Up to the Commissioner MK in the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and a 30-minute time limit, and is for the Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero Women's Championship, and is a three-way dance. And introducing the first challenger from Provo, Utah, the original diva, Morgan.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there she is, UCW Zero's original diva, Morgan. She has been a staple, a mainstay, a must-see here at UCW Zero for many, many years now, and she is back with us tonight. Morgan, of course, wrestles all over the country, flying around, again, making UCW Zero Wrestling a name in so many states. She's a great ambassador for UCW Zero Wrestling, and tonight she wants to, well, prove once again she's the top diva.
And challenger number 2, from Charleston, South Carolina, Sierra Rose.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe I'm saying it, but I will say it. It is great to see Sierra Rose back, and I don't mean just back here in UCW Zero because she didn't go anywhere, but I mean back into the arms of Zack James, UCW Zero's power couple, to say the least. Sierra Rose and Zack James, and tonight Sierra Rose has got some, well, ladies and gentlemen, she has got some work to do because she's got the lovely Morgan to deal with, and of course, the next opponent, who will be announced by MK here in just a minute.
And entering the ring at this time, from Salt Lake City, Utah, accompanied the ring by Marty Daniels, she is the Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero Women's Champion, Lacey Ryan.
Well, there you hear it, the boos here in Salt Lake City. For the women's champion herself, Lacey Ryan, former fan favorite, and look who's right beside her, ladies and gentlemen. There she is, the biggest diva in UCW Zero. I'm talking about Marty Daniels. She is a threat, to say the least. Technically, she's not going to be in action here tonight, but I've seen her beside Lacey Ryan so many times, and if she has any say in it, she'll see some action tonight. She's beside Lacey Ryan, she's helped Lacey Ryan, and quite frankly, she's helped her in ways that are just not professional, MK.
Well, I'd like to call this match old school versus new school versus the wrong and selfish school.
Absolutely. I assume you're talking about Lacey Ryan, the women's champion.
Yes, I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, she hit me over the head with a chair.
Absolutely, I remember. I was in the back helping to tape you up afterwards. Wait a minute now, Commissioner MK. Oh my gosh, and look at this. Lacey Ryan and Marty Daniels going after UCW's original diva Morgan. And wait a minute. A double hurricanrana by Sierra Rose. What a show of athleticism, ladies and gentlemen. Sierra Rose showing you why she's a top competitor here at UCW Zero. And Lacey Ryan, folks, you can't see it right now. There you see it. She looks a bit confused by that. And, well, Marty Daniels is as equally confused as she steps outside the ring. Now, there's the bell. Action is about to start in this three-way dance. MK, help us out here with the three-way dance rules.
Well, here we go. It's basically one fall, and whoever gets the pinfall first wins the match. So the champion, Lacey Ryan, does not have to be pinned to lose the match, to lose the belt.
So Sierra Rose somehow pins Morgan. She's the new champion?
That is correct.
There's your three-way dance, ladies and gentlemen. Now shoot off and reversal by Sierra Rose. Rose hits the corner, monkey flips. Wait a minute, Lacey Ryan lands on her feet.
Oh, wow. She thought she had it figured out, and then here comes Morgan. And that's what happens in these matches. Now, you know, this is not tag. They're all in there. Everybody's legal. It's a death match, if you will. Why don't you explain from your experience what it's like when you're facing two opponents?
Absolutely. I've been in a couple of these kinds of matches before. Just when you think you've got the upper hand, here comes that third factor, the X factor, if you will, at least for the time being, who cuts you off and sends you to Dream Street too many times. A lot of times also, MK, you could see, well, seemingly friends become enemies in matches like this, especially when the gold is on the line.
Well, yes. And you know what's something interesting here is that if she remains outside, she retains the belt. So she has every reason to stay outside.
I would not be surprised if she did it. Now, referee John Godfrey admonishing Lacey Ryan to get back in the ring, and she slithers back into the ring. Oh, and big drop kick to the back of Morgan.
Well, she took advantage of the fact there was a test of strength going on in the ring, and luckily, those two started fighting, so it broke the count.
Absolutely. Now, Sierra Rose going after Lacey Ryan. Of course, no love lost between these two. Two regular competitors here in UCW. Oh, wait a minute now. Morgan throwing Sierra Rose off. That's exactly what I mean, MK, and Rose looks confused by that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Classic Morgan. You know, when I talked to Morgan, this means more to her than anything she said.
Wait a minute now. Rose pushes away Morgan. She wants a piece of the women's champion, Lacey Ryan.
Well, they've been feuding for how many years? I mean, on and off, on and off.
Absolutely. Tree of Woe now. Lacey Ryan is on the Tree of Woe. She's got to be concerned as a big elbow comes crashing down on the face of Lacey Ryan, courtesy of Sierra Rose.
And you can't see this, but Marty Daniels is visibly concerned about what's going on with Lacey Ryan out there. I mean, don't be surprised if she doesn't get up in the ring or do something. Once again, when you bring out these managers and when you are a cheater, it's basically having an extra person in the ring.
Absolutely. And, of course, Marty Daniels, she is as strong as most of the men, if not all of the men.
Ooh.
Wait a minute now. Wait. Marty Daniels is coming over here and saying something, MK.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to shut my mouth.
I would shut my mouth if she were near me, to say the least. Marty Daniels, I heard, and I confirmed it with her.
Oh, a belly chop. Did you hear that?
Absolutely.
I heard it, the actual sound over my headset.
Absolutely. Marty Daniels leg pressed 900 pounds, Commissioner MK.
Her legs are the size of my waist.
Absolutely. She is a force to be reckoned with here in UCW beside Lacey Ryan. And now here comes Sierra Rose with a nice kick to the head of Lacey Ryan.
Oh, and classic Sierra Rose.
Absolutely.
With that lucha-style sliced bread arm drag.
Lacey Ryan's a high flyer, but I'll tell you what, so is Sierra Rose. And the chin
and you know what? As fancy as you can get, the big boot to the stomach will do it every time.
And those teeth can cut your tongue off when you get that.
Oh, and look at this. Like I said, Morgan over here getting involved with Marty Daniels. Oh, and I mean, you comment on what's going on inside in here, and I'll tell you, there's a fight going on outside the ring as Morgan hit Marty Daniels' head against the apron.
Absolutely. Fights outside the ring, fights inside the ring. Of course, Morgan and Daniels, former tag team partners.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my gosh.
That was all strength. She didn't quite get it, and with her core strength, she was able to put Sierra Rose over.
Absolutely. Action-packed beginning match opening match, should I say, here in UCW. We may need a third commentator just to call the action outside the ring.
Oh, my goodness, I'll tell you what.
And Morgan just levels both Lacey Ryan and Sierra Rose with a double clothesline, and now Lacey Ryan saves her belt.
Well, like I said, if Morgan would have pinned Sierra Rose, it was all over. She loses the belt, so this is important. Now, Marty Daniels giving some advice to Lacey Ryan here as Morgan is going to – oh, wow. Morgan really wants this. Like I said, I talked to her. She said that she wants to get that belt, and she's going to keep it for the rest of her career.
Morgan is a real powerhouse as well as a great
And now there's fighting going on outside over here. You folks can't see it. We've got Marty Daniels going after Sierra Rose right now, and she's getting the best of her as her head hits the side of the apron, the hardest part of the apron. You can kind of catch it in the corner. But this is, like you said, fighting inside there. Oh, I thought there was going to be a change. I apologize for stepping on you there, Deacon. I know the folks at home can't see the fight that's going on outside the ring between Marty Daniels and Sierra Rose.
Fight inside the ring as well, and that's where those pins can occur. Referee John Godfrey has a hard time calling this action. Morgan with a huge sidewalk slam on Lacey Ryan. I thought she had her pin, 2 count, and now Ryan smashes Morgan's head into the turnbuckle and comes down over the top
and that
rope.
big slingshot elbow.
And here comes Sierra Rose with a save.
Oh, just 2 count there. I thought she had retained her title, but Sierra Rose gets out of the grass as Marty Daniels into the ring to break that up.
Lacey Ryan now with a series of right hands to the side of the head of Sierra Rose, backs her up into the middle of the rope. Oh, reversal now by Sierra Rose. Irish whip it. Wait a minute. Folks, you didn't see it. It's on your screen. She immediately fell down. Marty Daniels accidentally, I guess, tripped her friend.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Beware of the weapons of destructions that you create. They may turn on you.
Absolutely. Wait a minute now. Lacey Ryan somehow powers out of that submission hold by Sierra Rose.
And Morgan is still out on Quiz Street in the corner.
Absolutely. And now Lacey Ryan talking to Marty Daniels. Looks like there's a bit of an argument there. And Morgan coming after Lacey Ryan.
And John Godfrey was shielded from that as Marty Daniels punched Sierra Rose right in the face.
Absolutely. Shoot off now. Oh, wait a minute. Could this be big Samoan drop by Morgan?
Wow.
This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. New champion. No. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh. And Sierra Rose climbing the top of the ropes here.
What is Sierra doing?
Big cross body off the top of the rope. Oh, and look at Lacey Ryan, the champion.
She is perched high on that top rope. I don't think Sierra Rose could see it.
Oh, and big missile drop kick, and everybody's on the floor.
Absolutely all 3 competitors now listening to John Godfrey with his 10 count. He's up to 2. Which one of these fighting athletes is going to make their way up?
I'll tell you something. Lacey Ryan's hoping they all stay down, because guess what happens if they all stay down and the 10 hits 10?
She retains that belt.
But look, it looks to me like Sierra Rose is getting up. She's using the ropes to get up.
Digging deep within is Sierra Rose as she makes her way up. And now Morgan.
Morgan's up.
Absolutely, Morgan's up. Let's see what she's going to do, ladies and gentlemen. Huge kick.
Wow. She used Lacey Ryan to do that Enzo Giri. Oh!
DDT by Lacey Ryan.
Whoa.
This could be it. And a save
and
by
Morgan breaks it up. My goodness. Oh, I got to tell you something. We started off the match with the fans chanting, "This is awesome. This is awesome."
Absolutely, Commissioner MK. The action too fast to even call. Now, wait a minute. It looks like, a double kick by Lacey Ryan and Sierra Rose on Morgan. And again, you've got to think that Rose and Morgan started this thing out as friends, and now she baseball slides Morgan out of the ring. Wow, what an athletic move by Lacey Ryan as she flips over that top rope.
Oh, sunset flip.
This could be it.
Oh, my gosh.
2 count on Sierra Rose. Now Rose with a
Now
pin.
look at this. What you can't see is Marty Daniels kicking Morgan while she's legitimately down on the concrete outside the ring.
Another pin by Lacey Ryan.
Oh, wow. And there you can see it there on your monitor now.
Absolutely. Marty Daniels is one tough customer.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
Is Marty Daniels is Lacey Ryan going to share the title with Marty Daniels? Because if she does win, she basically has to share it. It's been a combined effort by both of them.
Absolutely, to say the least. I don't think that Lacey Ryan's a very good sharer, though, as Lacey Ryan
And here
now
she comes.
on that top rope. Oh, my gosh. What's she going to do?
Oh, wow.
What a move by Lacey Ryan. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Lacey Ryan has
The winner of the
retained.
match, still UCW Zero Women's Champion, Lacey Ryan.
Ryan retains the belt, but not with a little extra help, you might say, from Marty Daniels. And I wonder if Daniels and Lacey Ryan are still going to be as buddy-buddy as they were when they first came into this match.
Well, you know, I got to say, she has to share that title with Marty Daniels. This is ridiculous.
I don't think she shared anything. She holds on to that gold like it's her baby. She is the UCW Zero Women's Champion, and she is proud to hold that belt up high tonight. Marty Daniels beside her. We'll be right back with more wrestling action after this message.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Tickets are $10 for general admission and $3 for kids 6 and under. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucwzero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall and a 20-minute time limit. And introducing first from Estados Mexicanos, Guerrero Azteca and Durango Kid.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, one of the newest tag teams here in UCW Zero Wrestling. They have made a splash. What an incredible tag team. The big guns, Guerrero Azteca, the high-flying Mexican, the Durango Kid. The Mexican connection is alive and well here in Salt Lake City. And listen to this crowd. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, and here they come. The masked soup. Wait a minute. Looks like the Durango Kid's got some kind of neck brace on, and he's got a microphone in his hand. Obviously, that means he wants to say something. I was not aware of this. This, of course, is a tag team match, but the Durango Kid coming out in street clothes, obviously with his mask. And listen to the crowd. They love Guerrero Azteca, a long-time veteran here in UCW Zero Wrestling. The Durango Kid, of course, a newcomer. The big man, the high flyer, Lucha Libre-style wrestlers, to say the least, representing the Hispanic population in attendance here tonight in UCW. But frankly, folks, I'm a little bit taken aback. The Durango Kid now with that microphone in his hand. Let's see what he has to say.
And their opponents, weighing in this morning at 2 tons of awesomeness, from your mother's bedroom,
Oh, my.
Dante Acosta and Braden Austin, Team Bad.
From your mother's bedroom. I mean, please. These two goofballs, these screwballs, Team Bad, they're so cocky, so arrogant, so rude. I'll say it, but don't look at me like that. Braden Austin just said something to me. I'm about to get up and smack his face. You know, I had the opportunity to help these guys into the business when they first started out, and, well, quite frankly, back then, they were good guys. They were guys who who had the business's best intentions in mind, but frankly, ladies and gentlemen, don't come over here. He just said the poor baby hurt himself talking about the Durango Kid, and it looks like the Durango Kid. And there's Team Bad once again with that cocky, arrogant stance that we see week in and week out. Folks, I'm curious. The Durango Kid's got something to say.
Hold up. I know we're scheduled for a tag match. I've got some bad news and I've got some good news. Which ones do you two want to hear? Doesn't really matter. Okay, hold up. Last week, we got rear-ended, my family and I. My chiropractor has not cleared me to wrestle for a few weeks.
Wow, I
Bad news.
had no idea.
Good news is, all of you can still get a piece of Los Vatos Locos right here. Guerrero Azteca, right here. He's good to wrestle. One of you, one-on-one. What do you say?
From tag team match to singles competition, it looks like. And now, wait a minute.
Okay, so is he even legal, first of all?
Oh, my gosh. Come on,
Okay.
Dante.
He just wants one of us, right? You want one of us? No. We came here for a tag match, all right? For two of us, not one-on-one. That's garbage. We signed a contract for a tag match, and tag match is what we're going to get. Unless, of course, he wants to take on both of us.
Both of them? Wait a minute. Guerrero Azteca now grabbing the microphone, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's going to respond to this tonight.
He's scared. So you guys asking if I can take in both of you? You damn right I will take in both of you.
You're damn
today.
right is damn right. I knew it.
Not only you gonna get a piece of the thunder chop tonight, you two little mamacitas,
I love it.
but all these people around here, right here, are gonna put up. They're gonna have. I'm here to put a good match for all these UCW fans. So come on, bring it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it straight from Guerrero Azteca. He's taken on not one opponent, but two opponents tonight in Team Bad. And his injured partner, the Durango Kid, is going to step aside for just the time being. I'm going to welcome back Commissioner MK beside me. A change of plans, you might say, Commissioner.
The contract states tag team match. That is a contract. That is a legal document. That's not just something that you can change. You know what I mean? So basically, it's still a tag team match. It's legally still a tag team match.
I'm just worried about the Durango Kid being out here with Team Bad. I mean, he's got that injured neck. You got to think that they want to continue to injure him.
Well, here's what I'm trying to explain is legally it's a tag team match.
Yep.
And basically, Guerrero chooses not to tag in his partner. Do you follow me?
Absolutely. The Durango Kid then stays out there. Of course, he's not actually on the apron. He's on that concrete floor. The Durango Kid, as we said, was in a car accident earlier this week, unable to wrestle according to the doctor's orders. But I'll tell you one thing, Guerrero Azteca, he's a big man, a veteran, and if anybody can do it, take on these two punks, it's Guerrero.
Look at that body. I mean, you know what? There's two of basically Team Bad could fit in one Guerrero Azteca.
Absolutely. He is one big, powerful man, and I can't wait for one of those thunder chops to come raining down on the chest or the back of one of these two punks.
And have you noticed that he's added to his repertoire not just the thunder chop, but the thunder back chop, which we saw last week from he did on Big Vig.
My, ladies and gentlemen, big slap by Guerrero Azteca. Straight to the face of Braden Austin, and now a drop toe hold by the big man. Showing some athleticism, and oh my gosh, these two kids are being embarrassed right here on UCW Zero Television. Guerrero Azteca locking up Acosta with a big suplex. Oh, there's Guerrero Azteca. A la Eddie
we've
Guerrero.
seen this before, yep.
Absolutely, a third suplex. And Dante Acosta and Braden Austin have got to wonder what they've gotten themselves into. I mean, it is 2 against 1, MK, but that one is one big man.
And here comes the... Oh! And you know what? When you're kind of out of it, the way he sets that up, you can't do anything but see that big hand come over and land right on top of your chest.
Absolutely. What little bit of hair I have, MK, stood up on its end when I heard that thunderous chop coming down on Dante Acosta. Now Acosta getting up slowly. But he poked to the eye. And look at Braden Austin taking down Guerrero Azteca. Cheap tactics are the only way they're going to get this big man down tonight.
You know, and it's sickening to see Dante Acosta resort to these tactics because he is an accomplished and was an accomplished high school wrestler. It's just sickening to see him go to these type of tactics.
Absolutely. I was with a young man when he came into UCW. He had the best of intentions. He respected the business. He respected the veterans in the back. He was a great wrestler. Followed the rules. Something happened. Something snapped, ladies and gentlemen. Dante Acosta, maybe it was Braden Austin. I don't know. But these two young punks want to make a name for themselves in UCW Zero, and they want to make a name for themselves in the wrong way, in my estimation, as Braden Austin now drops Azteca down with that big, huge clothesline. Now drapes his leg over the throat of Guerrero Azteca, and you've got to think, quite frankly, MK, that the Durango Kid is hurting right now, not physically, well, he is physically, but also emotionally. He has to watch his friend, his best friend, and tag team partner take on not one man, but two men here tonight.
Oh, exactly. And, I mean, you know, as good as you are, you're just one man.
Absolutely.
You as good as you are, you're just one man. And my hat goes off, my sombrero goes off to Guerrero Azteca for actually doing this and being man enough to do this.
Nice roll of the R's, MK, as Dante Acosta continues to work the left leg now of Guerrero Azteca. Azteca grabs the rope. Referee John Godfrey makes him break the hold on that 5 count. Notice that Acosta holds it to the very last second, and now he's bringing back Guerrero Azteca in, tags in Braden Austin, and Austin delivers a big boot to the lower back of Guerrero Azteca.
And, you know, the disrespect shown to such a good veteran. I mean, you can fight a man in the ring and respect him. You don't have to do this. This is disrespectful.
More disrespect by Dante Acosta as he slaps Guerrero Azteca in the face. Standing on the outside of the ring, Durango Kid is beside himself. He's incredulous right now, ladies and gentlemen. He wishes more than anything that he could get into this match and help his friend, his tag team partner, Guerrero Azteca. Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Continuing to work the left leg, knee, hip, and joints of Guerrero Azteca. Again, MK, you take the leg out of a big man like Guerrero Azteca, the match could be over quickly.
Well, I think they've been watching the previous matches and saying, hey, that's what we've got to do.
Nice ankle lock by Dante Acosta in the middle of the ring as he continues to apply that pressure. Looks like they're working the ankle now. More specifically, the ankle of Guerrero Azteca. But look at the strength.
Look at the leg strength there.
Absolutely. Guerrero Azteca is a big man, but he is an athlete, ladies and gentlemen, and he can move in that ring.
Oh, but Braden Austin taking advantage of the fact this is 2-on-1. There is not going to be a tag. Oh! Sidewalk slam there by Guerrero Azteca, but he couldn't get everything on it because his ankle just gave out on him mid-move.
Absolutely. As soon as he hit the sidewalk slam, he grabbed that ankle, and now Braden Austin looks like he's down in a big banana chop to the back of Braden Austin.
Oh, wow. What a back chop. And like I said, he's adding more and more to his repertoire.
And Dante Acosta, I don't think I saw a tag, MK.
You know, I got to be honest with you. I don't see one either, but John Godfrey, I trust him. He is the best, and in the best of state, you've got to think that there was a tag.
Dante Acosta continues to work the left leg now of Guerrero Azteca, the Mexican superstar who has made a home for many years now in UCW Zero. And oh my gosh, Dante and Braden, you know, they're not the biggest guys, MK, but they've got a pretty big mean streak in them, to say the least.
Oh, they do. I mean, they play clowns, and they play the clowns, but they're tough. I mean, they are tough.
When it comes to business, they certainly know what they're doing. Double shoot off. Guerrero. Double clothesline.
Double clothesline. Still holding his leg, so he's not getting everything on these. Oh, and a kick to the gut. Oh, wow.
Right back to the leg goes Dante Acosta. Double mule kick to Guerrero Azteca. Team Bad now is, well, they are a bad, oh my gosh.
Oh, almost got 3. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think Guerrero Azteca is going to get the win, but you've got to honor and love the heart that he's showing right now.
Absolutely. Guerrero Azteca giving it everything he's got.
And another kick out. Where is he getting this energy from?
He's bringing it up from somewhere. His injured partner, the Durango Kid, you know he's got to be suffering emotionally right now.
Oh, watch your tag team partner get beat up and you can't do anything about it.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, and he catches him mid-air.
Guerrero Azteca caught Braden Austin mid-air and gives him an Arn Anderson-like spine buster. And oh my gosh, Dante
and there it
Acosta.
is. The numbers game That's really basically all it is the numbers game.
I just hope, MK, that the Durango kid doesn't ignore doctor's orders and decide to get in the ring because he could really injure himself and he may never wrestle again.
No, it's not worth it. It's winning is everything, but not at the permanent injury of your neck or your spine.
Absolutely. Speaking of permanent injury, I'm getting a little bit worried about Guerrero Azteca, that left leg of his, and now Dante Acosta. He's got the figure 4 leg lock locked in deeply on Guerrero Azteca.
Oh, wow.
Azteca screaming.
Just screaming, and that is a universal scream.
Absolutely. That figure 4, ladies and gentlemen, a la the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, is a finishing move. And now it looks like Braden Austin's tagging in Dante Acosta. Acosta now making his way to the top rope. What's he going to do? Oh, my gosh.
A senton off the top rope.
Double pin. Come on, referee. I don't think the referee saw Braden Austin.
The winners of the match, Dante Acosta and Braden Austin, Team Bad.
Senior referee John Godfrey had his head down, making sure Guerrero Azteca's shoulders were down as Dante Acosta pinned him. And lo and behold, I can't believe it, B.A. himself, Braden Austin, lays on the feet and they pin the big man.
You have got to respect the intestinal fortitude of Guerrero Azteca to even attempt to defeat 2 young bucks like this.
A valiant effort, to say the least, by Guerrero Azteca. And soon and very soon, ladies and gentlemen, the Durango Kid will be back in the ring. And with that said, we'll be back with more wrestling action from here in Salt Lake City, Utah.
And is for the Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero Heavyweight Championship.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here it comes. With the entourage behind him. Cassidy, ladies and gentlemen, just picked up the ring announcers. Thank God he just picked up the hammer for the bell. Cassidy's coming out, of course, with Paradise, and there's Big Vig, Dallas Murdoch, Stevie Slick in the ring. This is going to be an interesting match, to say the least, as Cassidy makes his way around the ring now, jawing with a fan. Cassidy himself is an incredible, formidable opponent for any member of the UCW Zero roster, but tonight he comes out with Big Vig. He comes out with Dallas Murdoch, his main squeeze, so to speak, Paradise, and of course the CEO of UCW Zero Wrestling, Stevie Slick, and now Cassidy again, jawing with a fan. This could get ugly. This championship match could get ugly for one Martin Casaus. Let's hear it for Cassidy, screams Cassidy, and of course no one in this crowd is going to scream for Cassidy. Longtime UCW Zero veteran is Cassidy O'Brien. The electricity in here is building as we await the entrance music for the champion. There it is. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the UCW Zero Heavyweight Champion, former WWE Tough Enough superstar, Martin Casaus, the great high school athlete from Juan Diego High School, lettered in several sports. Pro wrestling was his passion. He's made a name for himself here in the great state of Utah. Made a name for himself all over the country, as a matter of fact. There he is, the champ, Martin Casaus. Let's go up to Commissioner MK for the introductions for this match.
This contest is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit and is for the Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero Heavyweight Championship. And now, the challenger, weighing in this morning at 225 pounds of solid muscle, Cassidy. And in the corner to my right, weighing in this morning at 240 pounds from Salt Lake City, Utah, he is the UCW Zero Heavyweight Champion, Martin Casaus.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The table has been set, so to speak. It's the UCW Zero Champion, Martin Casaus, against one of UCW's most infamous characters, the Crybaby, as you'll hear the crowd begin to chant, talking about Cassidy O'Brien. Cassidy not impressed with the antics of Martin Casaus holding that belt up, and he hopes, quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, to go home with that belt tonight so that he and Paradise can celebrate in great fashion. Cassidy and Martin beginning.
Can you believe this is just the semi-main event?
Absolutely. Martin Casaus, Cassidy O'Brien about to square off. There you hear the crowd, ladies and gentlemen. Crybaby. Crybaby.
Let me ask you something. Do they hate Cassidy more or like Martin best?
You know, that's a tough one. Martin certainly is a fan favorite, but no one is hated here more in UCW than Cassidy O'Brien, to say the least. He's got a mouth on him, but he can back it up with action in the ring, MK.
He can, but you know what? I really have to believe that the technical aspects of the game go to Martin Casaus. I think he's technically a lot better.
Technically, he may be better. You know, that's a tough one to call. But I'm not sure that the technicality of Casaus is going to be able to handle those four people outside the ring tonight who are clearly in Cassidy O'Brien's corner.
Well, we see it time and time again when you bring in managers, valets, a whole entourage. You're fighting everybody.
Cassidy O'Brien upset right now, talking to referee Junior Greenhorn. Nice
there you go.
Takedown. Nice head. That's what you were talking about, Commissioner MK. The technical wrestling ability of Martin Casaus, I don't think surpassed in UCW.
No, well, not. I mean, look, he's the champion. I mean, and the thing I've got to say about this match is a big argument ensued before the match, and I was really upset because originally scheduled to handle this and the main event was John Godfrey.
Senior referee John Godfrey.
Yes, and I was overruled by Stevie Slick, CEO, to put in the capable but less experienced Junior Greenhorn. And as you can see right there, it looks like Cassidy's trying to take advantage of that inexperience. And I really believe that Stevie Slick's doing that. Oh!
Absolutely.
But Stevie Slick's doing that to try and sneak a win, in my opinion.
I'm not even sure you'd call it a conspiracy theory. It makes perfect sense to me, Commissioner MK. Junior Greenhorn, fine young man, to say the least.
Yes, but this is his first championship match ever.
Absolutely. He's got to have some butterflies going, intimidated by Cassidy O'Brien as O'Brien pushed him down a while ago. Now Cassidy clearly trying to get under the skin of Martin Casaus as he backs up and puts his feet on the ropes. Casaus has to break the hold.
Yes, he does. But you know what just happened right there, which was great, is that he tried to out-wrestle the champ, and what happened?
Well, you know, Cassidy O'Brien plays some mind games as well, Commissioner MK. And you got to think that Cassidy O'Brien's playing mind games now with the champion. We'll see if it works. Oh, wait a minute now. Martin Casaus.
But look at this. We've got Paradise on the ring apron right here, distracting Junior Greenhorn. And you got Dallas Murdoch coming in. And it's just like you said, he's fighting everybody.
Absolutely he is. Murdoch goes flying out of the ring.
And don't forget that you've got the holder of the golden certificate, Jason Jackson, floating around somewhere.
Floating somewhere in the building is Jason Jackson. Casaus now with an arm wringer on Martin Casaus, and he begins to now side headlock by Martin Casaus. Casaus is really wrenching that headlock, and smartly Cassidy O'Brien moves Casaus him to the ropes. We're hoping for a clean break here, but quite frankly, MK, I don't think we're going to see it.
No, it's not going to happen.
Not with Cassidy.
Oh, whoa.
Clean break.
Whoa.
I'm surprised.
I am shocked, to say the least.
Oh,
and he goes back to tried to go back to that headlock, but he got caught.
And now Casaus goes thundering into the corner, and here comes Cassidy O'Brien over the top, but he catches himself. Casaus, drop kicks.
Wow, drop kick right to the chest. No, now that's why he's champion. He saw he was on the apron. He knew a drop kick would put him off the apron, and look at that.
Absolutely. Big Vig now in Paradise over to help their fallen champion.
And the crowd calling for the Superman dive, but Dallas Murdoch on the other end of it, cutting him off.
Oh, and there's Cassidy O'Brien. He catches him. Big time shot.
You know, I am so sick and tired of Stevie Slick trying to sneak the title, steal the titles. I mean, he has his hand in everything. And Cassidy O'Brien and Big Vig and Dallas Murdoch. I mean, come on, half the roster. Martin's fighting half the roster.
We've seen it time and time again, Commissioner. He certainly is. You've got 4 people out there, and that's not counting Cassidy O'Brien, quite frankly. So you've got 5 people who are out to end not the career, but at least the title reign, maybe the career.
Oh, and see, look at this. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's just awful. And did you see those shoes? Those are dress shoes, hard-soled dress shoes that just, and you know what? I dare anybody to take 130 pounds of dress shoes in your chest and get up from it.
I don't know if she's 130 pounds, MK, but she came crashing down on Martin Casaus. Big Vig and Paradise talking about the latest antics of Paradise, and they're certainly happy with their work. And now Cassidy O'Brien.
Now look at this. This is what I'm talking about. John Godfrey wouldn't put up with this. Oh!
Big boot.
Oh, no. I think that's it. All Cassidy has to do is turn around and basically cover him, and it's over. I mean, how many people get up from that big boot?
Absolutely. The more I think about what you said, Commissioner MK, the more I believe it's got to be true. Senior referee John Godfrey should be in this match tonight.
Yes.
Cassidy O'Brien too easily distracted Junior Greenhorn, our junior referee. Wait a minute. Casaus now the Northern Lights.
Oh, wow.
Northern Lights on Cassidy O'Brien. Oh, and Cassidy kicks out with a 2 count.
Wow, and once again, Martin Casaus relying on his technical wrestling and, well, Cassidy relying on his entourage and his mouth.
Absolutely. He is a master tactician. That is Cassidy O'Brien, to say the least. If he can find a way to cheat, if he can find a way to get an upper hand, an advantage, he's going to do it.
Now, is that a choke or is that a sleeper hold? You know, it looks a little bit choked to me. You tell me, what is it in your opinion?
Absolutely. The chin of Martin Casaus is not resting where his elbow joint is. He's got his forearm clearly in front of the neck of Martin Casaus. It's a choke, but again, Junior Greenhorn's not.
Look, well, he's too concerned with Dallas Murdoch,
Absolutely.
Paradise. This is ridiculous. If Martin comes out of this with the win, I mean, I'm just going to say it. He's the greatest UCW champion to date.
Well, quite frankly, I'll be shocked if he does. I mean, even if Cassidy or O'Brien were out here by himself, it would be one tough match for Martin Casaus.
Oh, and look at Martin.
Second clothesline by Martin Casaus. Cassidy up again. And a huge, oh my gosh.
But look, those type of moves take a lot out of each of the competitors. But look at Martin.
He is digging deep within, ladies and gentlemen. The UCW Zero champion, Martin Casaus, has got Cassidy on the ropes.
Oh, here comes the TKO. Oh, almost at. Oh, now what is this?
Come on, Cassidy O'Brien.
That's cowardly.
Please, the kid weighs $120. Oh, and he hits the referee.
Oh, no.
Junior Greenhorn.
Junior Greenhorn is hurt.
And Casaus.
And now look at this. Now what is going on? Stevie Slick just took a shot at Junior Greenhorn off camera. I saw it.
Commissioner, look
at this.
Can we get John Godfrey out here? Do something.
I don't know. You know what? That's the problem with me doing timekeeping and commentating. The rules prohibit me from going into the ring.
Damn it, Slick has all the power. Once again, he's shown it tonight as Dallas Murdoch, Big Vig, stomping and pounding away on the champion.
This is absolutely ridiculous. And look at this, Junior Greenhorn. I can't do anything. The rules prohibit me from going in. I have to just sit here.
Absolutely. And now Stevie Slick gets into the action as soon as Casaus is down.
Oh, and look at Big Vig with those big closed fist illegal punches.
This is out of control.
Oh, no, here we go.
Don't tell me the Big Vig.
Oh!
Murdoch, Big Vig, Cassidy O'Brien, and the referee says this is it. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on?
And as a result of a disqualification, and still Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero Heavyweight Champion, Martin Casaus.
Casaus taking on Cassidy O'Brien, as well as Big Vig, not to mention Dallas Murdoch, Stevie Slick, and that, well, I'm not going to say it, the lovely Paradise for fear of Cassidy O'Brien. 5 against 1, ladies and gentlemen, 5 against 1. We're going to keep this thing rolling. Stevie Slick having words with junior referee Junior Greenhorn, and Dallas Murdoch now holding up Martin Casaus' belt. You got to think he wishes he had that golden certificate right now, but he doesn't. Jason Jackson has it. He lays the belt across the face of Martin Casaus. Frankly, this crowd is stunned as Dallas Murdoch leaves the ring. Junior Greenhorn entering back into the ring to check on Martin Casaus, who took a beating, quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, from 3 or 4 guys in the middle of the ring. Commissioner MK up right now checking to see if Martin Casaus is okay. You know, Martin Casaus has had to defend that belt against so many competitors as he holds that belt. Folks, we'll leave it right here. We'll be right back with our main event of the evening. Champion Martin Casaus, once again victorious.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Tickets are $10 for general admission and $3 for kids 6 and under. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucwzero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
The following contest is our main event of the evening. It is no time limit. It is no holds barred. And it is an I quit match. If either of the participants exit the ring or the arena before the match has concluded, they will be suspended for 6 months. The 10 count. And now, our first fighting athlete, weighing 187 pounds, from Salt Lake City, Utah, Zack James.
Well, here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the high flyer, the incredible athlete that he is. Zack James is here tonight, and he wants to make a statement. He wants to make a statement against Jayson Bravo, his archenemy. No holds barred, no time limit, no disqualification. Quite frankly, folks, I'm afraid that things might get ugly here in Salt Lake City. It's a hot summer night, but the action is hotter than ever right here at UCW. And there's the athleticism that I've spoken so highly of over the last few years, Zack James.
And his opponent, weighing in this morning at 220 pounds, from the Applauditorium, he is Mr. Claptacular, Jayson Bravo!
Claptacular? Are you kidding me? Claptacular. For a second, I thought we were going to see Chip come out when I heard the word clap, but it's not. It's the man from the Applauditorium himself, Mr. Jayson Bravo. And wait a minute, he's got Sierra Rose with him. I thought he's dragging Sierra Rose out of the dressing room. She's with Zack James. Ladies and gentlemen, Jayson Bravo is, he's picked up a chair and he's sitting Sierra Rose right in front of me. Stop yelling at her like that, man. Who do you think you are? This is ridiculous. The crowd letting Bravo know exactly what they think of him. Bravo sucks, says the crowd. Sucks, 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 and I believe he does. That's a pathetic move. Now Bravo getting, wait a minute, you can't touch the wrestlers, young woman. Get out of her face, and now Bravo, wait a minute, touches her. This is uncalled for. This is going to be one heck of a match, ladies and gentlemen. The high-flying Zack James, the great athlete that he is, taking on that bruising opponent, that punishing opponent. And Jayson Bravo, Commissioner, welcome back. Did you see Jayson Bravo drag Sierra Rose out of the dressing room?
Yes, I did. It's just awful, but I got to tell you something. I think after tonight, this whole score will be settled. And I want to tell everybody out there that if you're weak of heart or you are weak in the stomach, you should stop watching. I normally don't say that. Small children, this is going to be a war. It's an I Quit match. Unbelievable.
No holds barred.
But now remember, just remember that if either of the opponents are counted out or leave the arena, they are suspended for 6 months. I had to do that.
6 months?
6 months, I had to do it.
That could end somebody's career, Commissioner. Listen,
I had to do it.
You leave this place for 6 months, they'll forget you. You got to work your way back up the ladder, even if you get a spot. So this is going to end it tonight's what you're saying.
Yes, and notice, I had to give my microphone to senior official John Godfrey because it's an I Quit match. So you can say whatever you want, but if you say I quit, then you lose.
Jayson Bravo blowing a kiss now at Sierra Rose. Zack James, though, delivers a huge right arm into the breadbasket of Jayson Bravo, backs him up with a nice forearm, and now Bravo hits the turnbuckle. Oh, and Zack James receives a boot.
Oh, look at this. They are going, those are zingers. They're trying to end this in one shot.
I think these two want to end the careers of each other, and one of these careers might be ended tonight. No holds barred. No disqualification I Quit match right here in Salt Lake City. Jayson Bravo now with a go-behind on Zack James. James now trying to fight out of that. Oh, nice elbow by Zack James, and he spins out of it. Now, nice go-behind by Zack James as he picks up Jayson Bravo.
This is, it's amazing to me that I'm seeing wrestling holds, but that just goes to what I think is wonderful about the art of professional wrestling is that these guys are first and foremost fighting athletes and professional wrestlers.
Fighting athletes, to say the least. And ladies and gentlemen, this may get ugly tonight. It may get really ugly tonight. This is a no holds barred I Quit match. Oh my gosh! And Jayson Bravo just took the head off.
Well, let me ask you this: do you take more chances in these matches? Just laying it all on the table, trying to end it early.
Absolutely. You
here we go.
Finish this thing, and this.
Oh, hold on.
This could end it right here.
do you quit? No!
He says no, ladies and gentlemen. No, he's not going to quit. Digging deep down already at the beginning of this match is Jayson Bravo. And he's trying to rip the leg off of Zack James, ladies and gentlemen. And he just might do it.
Oh, wow. Now, he's tough. I mean, explain to me what type of athlete you got to be to even agree to one of these matches. How angry do you got to be at your opponent?
You got to be angry, you got to be tough, and you got to be willing to put your body on the line, to say the least, because a match like this could not only end in a loss, it could end your career. I mean,
Bravo, do you quit?
Wait a minute.
No! No!
Bravo says no. He does not quit, ladies and gentlemen.
Each man saying they don't quit.
Incredible submission move by Zack James.
Now look at the
now.
strength of Jayson Bravo.
Picking up Zack James. That is some incredible strength. What's he going to do now?
Now I'm going to tell you something. I've had the fortune, or whatever you want to say, the experience of traveling to Lubbock, Texas with Jayson Bravo and working out with him, and he is a beast.
Absolutely.
At the weights, and he's showing it now.
He's a big man, lots of strength. He's a real heavyweight here in UCW Zero. He's got Zack James tonight, who's a contrast in styles, you might say, Commissioner MK.
Yep,
Zack James,
it's ground and pound against the high flyer. And look at, now remember, if they get counted out after 10, they're both suspended for 6 months.
Wow.
I had to do something.
Roster
this
depletion.
had to cool down.
You know, you got to wonder what style is going to be favored here tonight. That ground and pound that you were
Do
talking
you quit?
about. Wait a minute. Zack James says no. His head came careening off that concrete floor, and now Jayson Bravo slams against the hardest part of the mat, the apron.
Now notice how smart Bravo was. He broke up the count in a way that I haven't seen it broke up before by saying, "Hey, he's going to quit."
Absolutely, yeah. This is a different kind of match, unorthodox to say the least. Now Jayson Bravo talking to one of the crowd. This is uncalled for. He's asking some of the crowd right now.
Oh, wow. No, I mean, this is like I said, they're taking chances with their career, but you've got to do something.
This is legal. No holds barred.
It's
no
legal.
Disqualification.
Oh, my goodness. Did you see that?
Wow.
I saw it on my monitor.
Wow. Zack James just levels Jayson Bravo into those steel chairs.
And then there we go. See, wisely saving his career, going into the ring to break up the count. Wow.
You know, you got to think when you talk about contrasting styles like these two that Bravo's ground and pound style may just afford him a victory tonight, but Zack James looks like he could dish out some punishment himself.
And look at the hardest part of your body is your knees and elbows, and he hit, I don't even know how many, right to the forehead of Jayson Bravo, and now putting him in a submission hold.
What's Zack James going to do now? He delivers that
elbow. Oh, more elbows.
7 count by referee John Gottfried.
But then breaking up the count.
Wow. Smart move by Zack James. You know, when he has Jayson Bravo down, he wants to make sure he stays down. He's a big man. Oh, my gosh. Folks, I don't know if you saw that, but a huge forearm into below the belt, you might say, and Zack James goes tumbling down.
Wow, I got to tell you, this is an amazing match between two amazing athletes, but it kind of makes me scared for each one of these men. They're laying it all out there.
Absolutely,
for what? For what?
Are. Oh, my
God.
gosh.
Into the post.
And you got to wonder what Sierra Rose, who sits right in front of us, is thinking right now, Commissioner.
Unbelievable. You've got to wonder what goes through her mind, what goes through each of these athletes' minds. But we had to put some finality to this to move on with life in this company.
Wait.
No.
I don't even think he knows where he is.
No, he does not quit.
I don't think he knows where he is right now. I don't think Zack James knows where he is.
Folks, his head smashed into the pole outside the ring, and I think it took a lot out of Zack James. I'm almost speechless right now, Commissioner MK.
I've got to say I've called many matches. I've called death matches, but this is just amazing. And here comes the Bravo combo.
Big knee.
Big knee.
Here comes the big leg, that leg drop.
Big leg drop.
Neck. And there's the big elbow.
Oh, wow. And you know, the thing about it is not many men get up from that. And he's taken so much punishment right now.
Zach, do you quit?
Absolutely.
Do you quit? I love you, Sierra.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my gosh!
You quit.
Oh, oh my! No, quit there. Wow.
His love for Sierra Rose is triumphing right now. He's
Well, there-
digging deep within as Bravo rakes the laces of his boots across his eyes and continues to deliver punishment, MK.
And Jayson Bravo pulling out all the stops here as he is choking and using that elevator cable rope to choke Zack James, trying to get the victory here, trying to get him to quit.
I mentioned it could get ugly, and it has gotten ugly here tonight in Salt Lake City as Jayson Bravo continues to ground and pound away on Zack James. Now a big right hand by Jayson Bravo, and he asks the referee again, Godfrey, ask him.
Zach, dude, all you have to do is quit. Just quit.
No.
He says no. Zack James trying to get up, and now Bravo grabs him by those long locks of hair, picks him up. What's he going to do now?
And normally grabbing someone's hair like that would be illegal, but this is no holds barred.
Zack James now fighting back, kicking Bravo in the knee, another kick to the knee, a kick to the chest. Zack James fighting back. We've said it before, we'll say it again.
Where is he finding this energy from?
He seems to rise like a phoenix from the ashes.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, Jayson Bravo staring down now at Zack James intently. Oh my gosh. Bravo
Sierra
just
Rose
shouted
sitting
out.
right in front of us, visibly shaken and disturbed by this match.
How do you like your hero, said Jayson Bravo to Sierra Rose. And now Bravo, what's he doing? Some kind of reversed version of the
An
figure four.
inverted figure four.
An inverted figure four could snap the leg of Zack James here tonight in Salt Lake City. Referee John's got to
Zach,
ask
you
him.
quit?
He's got to ask him.
No.
He said
Oh,
no.
oh, come on. I mean, I would. Your legs are not worth it, Deacon. What? I mean, I can't believe the punishment he's endured here.
Don't be surprised if Zack James' legs breaks. But did Zack James reach the rope? I think our monitor shows it. You got to break the hold, Bravo, and luckily he did. Jayson Bravo now continues to stalk like a hungry wolf.
And look at the look at the determination on Zack James' face. You can't see it on your monitor, but he is determined.
Zack James now fighting back, but Bravo like a hungry wolf eating away at every ounce of fortitude that Zack James has tonight as he's setting him up. And now Bravo goes to that second rope. We're going to see a superplex here tonight, Commissioner.
Yeah, it looks like it. And, not many people, I keep saying this, can even survive. Oh, my gosh. Is he going to get Bravo on the outside, do you think? Is he going to reverse this?
I don't know what's happening right now. Zack James now fighting back, headbutt. What is Zack doing?
Oh, and into that rope across the throat.
Hangman, a unique kind of hangman on Jayson Bravo. Now Zack James going to the top rope. Here comes the high-flying moves of one Zack James. Curb stomp.
Oh, the curb stomp on Jayson Bravo. I think he's out. Now
Jayson Bravo could be out.
Now here's the other thing about this match is if one opponent, when he's asked, I'll continue after this.
Bravo, do you quit?
No.
If you knock your opponent out and within a 5 count he doesn't answer, it's the same thing.
5 count. Not the traditional 10 count, a 5 count. This is no holds barred, no disqualification, no time limit. Live here in Salt Lake City, UCW Zero Wrestling. And now Zack James again with a pinning move. And wait a minute now, Bravo's pulling Zack James out.
Oh, and there he goes. I mean, and I'll tell you what, your chest is strong, your shoulders are strong, but those knee joints, elbow joints are weak, and Jayson Bravo's taking advantage of that right now.
An already weakened knee with Zack James from earlier in the match. Jayson Bravo continuing to work that left knee now. Is he going for the big kick? Look at him, the way he's stalking right now. Oh,
my gosh. Oh.
I think he kicked his brains out of the other side of his head almost there, MK. Is Zack James out?
Oh, let's see.
Zach.
He's awake,
Zach,
but if he doesn't answer.
Do you give up?
Wait, he didn't say it. He didn't say it.
No.
Oh, he said no. Okay.
He said no, ladies and gentlemen. The match continues here in Salt Lake City. He just flipped Jayson Bravo
the
off.
single finger salute here.
Oh, my gosh. And
Jayson
now
Bravo.
No. no, do not do this.
Oh, my God.
Please.
Oh! On the concrete.
Oh, my God. Both opponents may be out.
Let me tell you that we here at UCW Zero are men and do not have padding on the outside, and you just saw the effects.
Commissioner, sorry to interrupt. Zack James seemed to be twitching like he had a spinal injury right there. I don't know if you folks heard that. Wait a minute.
Zack, all you have to say is like, quit. Come on, man.
Do it! Say it!
I can't.
Did he say? No, he said, I can't.
I can't.
Says no.
He said, no, I can't.
And Sierra Rose has got to be shedding tears right now. Her back to us, so I can. Zack James reaching out now to Sierra Rose.
And look at Jayson Bravo. Look at this. Oh, as he does a curb stomp on the hard concrete.
It's almost like their love continues, and it allows Zack James to continue.
Oh, and disregarding the $150 fine for messing with the stairs, as Jayson Bravo puts his head right into that diamond plate steel.
Folks, I've seen a lot of things in my wrestling career, both wrestling and announcing, but this I think cuts the cake. This is.
Oh, and look at this.
Everything I've done for you, this is how you thank me.
Oh my gosh! And look at Sierra Rose, visibly disturbed, shaken.
Distraught to say the least is Sierra Rose as Jayson Bravo now rolls Zack James back into the ring. And you got to think that he may not even be interested in pinning Zack James. He may not even be interested in the I quit. He just may be interested in finishing off Zack James for good, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Zack James reaching deep down now.
How is he even going to survive?
Sierra,
No.
You're kidding me.
What is he doing?
Come on. Disqualified.
There isn't. I mean,
no disqualification.
The only stipulation is if you're counted out.
Jayson Bravo holding Sierra Rose like a piece of meat, like something that he's just conquered. What's he going to do now? Come on, Zack.
This is awful. Oh!
Yes!
Sierra Rose fighting back.
Come on, Sierra. Stand up for your man. As Tammy Wynette said, stand by your man.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute. Don't do this, Bravo. She's 120 pounds.
Oh!
James, yes. And now Zack beginning to chop away. Sierra rolling out.
Sierra Rose just escaping devastation. Like you said, I think Jayson Bravo lost the point of this match. It's to win by getting your opponent to say, I quit, as he attacked a cowardly action, attacked a helpless female. Well, not helpless, but a female. And here comes his finisher.
Oh, my, we've seen it before.
Oh, no, he couldn't get him up.
Almost, and
I'm not surprised. He's been so weakened.
Too much weight, and oh, my gosh.
Holding on for dear life.
Zack James.
Oh, and that strength shown by Jayson Bravo.
Bravo just too fresh. Dropping
him on that. Now, I'll tell you something. The crowd is silent here because this is so brutal. It's that Japanese silence.
Hey, fans, I don't know if Zack James is even conscious right now.
He's on pure instinct, as they say.
Come on, Zack.
Just give up, Zack. Just quit now. Do it. No.
I think this is it. Did he say no?
No.
He said no.
He said no.
The match continues.
Unbelievable. The heart of a champion.
I implore you never to have a match like this again in UCW. It's almost too much for me to watch. It's
did you hear that?
I did hear that. Oh, and another one by Bravo.
My goodness. The fans here shocked.
I'm shocked, Commissioner. Bravo again measures up Zack James. Another thunderous right hand to the forehead of Zack James.
Zack, do you quit?
Do it, Zack. Bravo sucks.
Oh! Well, that's not I quit. And now the crowd, the second man in the ring, if you will, helping Zack James, starting to chant the Bravo sucks chant.
Absolutely. And he continues to pound away now at the cranium of Zack James as Sierra Rose looks on as worried. And as, wait a minute now, Jayson Bravo just took the mic.
Come on. Say it. Just say it! Say those 2 words! Say it! You suck!
Yes!
Oh!
Yes!
Jayson Bravo emptied his entire arsenal and is shocked.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. Zack James digging deep down. You got to think that
Oh, he's going to take him into the turnbuckle.
Sierra Rose's love has to fuel him right now, but he's running on empty.
Oh, and look at that. Zack James has nothing left. I think it's just a matter of time. It's shades of Mick Foley and The Rock.
Jayson Bravo now climbs to that second rope. Zack James trying to fight back as valiantly as he can. His woman, Sierra Rose, cheering him on to do something. What's Bravo going to do right now?
I don't know. I am just...
No.
Oh, Zack James finding the strength, the courage, the fortitude.
Yes. Wait a minute. What's James doing?
Oh, no. And he got it. He hit him with this finisher.
This could be... Look at this.
Into a submission. He's into a submission.
It could be over, ladies and gentlemen.
I think Jayson Bravo emptied his arsenal. I don't know if he has anything left.
Ask him, Godfrey. Ask Bravo now. What do you say, Bravo?
Let's see what happens here. Wait, he's tapping.
Bravo tap.
You have to say I quit.
Is he going to say it?
I quit!
No!
Ring the bell.
Yes! Yes! And there goes Sierra Rose into the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. He said
And your winner, Zack James!
Fueled by the raw love that he shares with his woman, Sierra Rose. Zack James did it. I quit, for the words of Jayson Bravo.
I got to tell you something. Match of the year?
Yeah, I'd vote for it. Match of the year. to say the
Unbelievable.
least.
Now, is there any wonder why we are best of state?
Absolutely not. Best of state, best of the region. Dare I say it, best in the nation.
Look at Jayson Bravo. You can't see it, but referee John Godfrey is looking at him. He is hurt. I think he emptied out his entire arsenal, and I think that was more of a mental loss, like what more do I have to do to win?
Absolutely. Zack James took a pounding, to say the least, from the pounder himself, Jayson Bravo, but somehow, digging deep within, with Sierra Rose by his side, he found a way to win this match. An incredible match here in Salt Lake City. Folks, if you've not come to one of our live events, you've got to make your way to see live professional wrestling action at its finest here in Salt Lake City, Commissioner.
Yes, you can, and I've got to tell you, get your tickets online, come here, and you'll have more of the best of state.
Absolutely. This was an incredible match for Commissioner MK. And for myself, the Deacon of Doom, we'll invite you back next week for more UCW Zero wrestling action.
Thank you very much.